to avoid them for a while by hiding in Barnacle Betty's freezer. But soon the zombies moved into town, and our problems got even worse.
Human flesh must be live, must be fresh. We must have human flesh. Must be live, must be fresh.
Are they gone? I can't feel my toes.
They're heading that way, away from us.
Cindy Sue managed to bite every cheerleader on the beach, and they're headed for town.
This is a seriously odd movie situation.
Yeah, this is all Wanda's fault. She has to do stuff.
Yeah, this is all Wanda's fault.
Yeah! Hey, I just got lucky. That's the first time that spell ever even worked. But because of you, we're infested with little green cheerleaders.
Stop! It is because of you!
Yeah! Of course. I knew you guys would turn on me. That's why I... Oh no! What's that? Where? Hey! Where'd she go?
What? Over there! She's headed for that group of green fake cheerleaders. Look out, Wanda!
I called the police, the National Guard, and an old band of my old pirate buddies. They're on their way to stop the zombies.
Wait a minute, we don't need them to stop a bunch of pom-pom waving zombies. Barracudas, gather round. Are we gonna sit by and let them take over the world?
No.
We're Barracudas. We don't take nothing from nobody.
We'll fight back. Protect our turf. Save our Barracuda honor.
We should get them now.
That's right. Come on, Barracudas. It's time to save the world.
There they go. The battle has started.
Wow, 14 seconds. Not bad. You're right there. Are you okay? You don't look so good.
I'm having a bit of a bad day. First, my girlfriend dies. Then she's brought back to life, but she's green. Then she starts fighting people, creating a legion of destructive zombies. I guess you could say I'm feeling a little bit of stress right now.
You.
That's it! Of course!
What
is it?
I've discovered the reason for Cindy Sue becoming a zombie.
It was Wanda's wicked spell.
No, Wanda's spell had nothing to do with it.
I didn't think Shooby-Dooby-Doo was part of the traditional voodoo incantation.
It was this jar of nuclear waste.
Nuclear waste? I don't remember ordering any nuclear waste. How'd that get in there?
Miss Ratnick, this nuclear waste from your nuclear power plant that you stored in Barnacle Betty's back room was accidentally substituted for a jar of relish. Cindy Sue ate the relish and turned into a zombie.
All right, you nerdish little meddler. Now you all listen to me. Miss Betty, I am tired of our little games. I want this property and I demand you give it to me.
Never! It's mine.
If you don't, I'll turn everyone in town into a zombie.
You can't do that!
Yes, I can. Either give me this property or be up in your armpits in zombies. You have 2 hours to make your decision. We shall return!
Yeah, we shall return.
You have 2 hours.
We sure told her, huh, boss?
Be quiet, you're giving me a headache.
2 hours? In 2 hours, I'll either have to give up my property or change my menu to suit all zombie customers! It's all right, Betty. We'll figure something.
Remember, you have some of the greatest minds in the country working at your restaurant. Who would that be? Us, of course.
If you have such great minds, how come you work at a pirate-themed hot dog stand?
We're doomed! We're doomed! I think I have a solution.
What?
If nuclear waste hallucinogenic relish.
Your plan sounds scary. How can we help?
I've made a list of things that need to be gotten at the hardware store.
What a cover boost could help save the world.
We accept the responsibility. Come, my friends, we must save the world.
Can we get some weed germ on the way out of the house?
Wait, Sheriff, why is that something so good for you, something so bad for you?
I hope the zombies don't get them.
I'd be afraid to bite them even if I were a zombie.
There's something I forgot to mention.
What?
Since we need to create a radioactive wave, we're going to need some uranium.
Uranium. You can't just go to your local grocery store and pick up a ½ pound of uranium. Where are we gonna get that?
Have you looked next door?
The nuclear power plant! All you have to do is break into the plant and steal their uranium.
To the power plant! Use radiation to save the world!
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Here, Roger. I'll go get you a hot dog.
Thanks, Betty, but I've lost my appetite.
All it is booze.
I feel awful, Betty. So empty. Sydney Sue and I, we've been together for years. Ever since she threw crayons at my head in kindergarten. But now that she's a zombie, all that's changed. When she sees me, she doesn't even recognize me. All she sees is dinner.
I know how you feel, Roger. I, too, have lost the love of my life, my skipper. Once we were inseparable, but now I'm on the land, he's somewhere out there in the ocean.
Skipper?
Many years ago, my sweetheart, the love of my life, my skipper, captain of the cargo ship, would come for lunch every time a ship docked here. He had promised to marry me as soon as we had enough money to build our home here in Santa Myrto Beach. At last, his big opportunity came. A huge shipment of iron ore that would give him enough money to build our home here. It would be his last voyage. He would retire his life at the sea after his last voyage to spend the rest of his days with me. Oh, man. But shortly after his ship left, a huge storm struck, the largest hurricane in years! After the storm had left, the ship was gone. My skipper was gone.
Oh, Betty, that's terrible.
But my skipper was the toughest sailor in all the 7 seas. A little hurricane would never stop him. I know that somehow, someday, he will return to me. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Do you think he'll ever come back, Betty?
I don't know, Zeke. All I can do is hope. They say nothing can stop the course of true love.
You've been being lost at sea for decades?
Not even that.
You're right, Betty. I shouldn't give up on Sydney Sue. Somehow, someday, we'll be together again.
That might be very soon.
Thanks, Zeke. Thanks, Moose. That was nice.
You're welcome, but what I meant is, here come the zombies!
Sydney Sue, it's me, Roger, your little Raji, your scooter pie.
Scooter pie.
Yeah, right, it's me. Remember?
Rocky?
Well, since you got things handled out here, I think that's better. Go ahead. Bye.
Rocky, what happened?
It's a long story, but in a nutshell, you ate a poison hot dog, died, came back to life as a zombie, and have been terrorizing the neighborhood biting people.
Oh, I thought we just spaced out for a moment.
By now, the police, National Guard, and a band of elderly pirates are out to get you and the rest of the zombies.
Oh, that would explain how I want to fight your arm.
Whoa, don't do that. I'm only becoming a zombie too.
And that would be bad?
Yes, Sydney Sue. Very bad.
Oh, Rocky, I won't fight you. I may be a zombie, but I'm a reformed zombie now.
Really?
Yes. I resist the temptation to eat human flesh. Although, just a nibble of your ear.
No, not even a nibble. If you love me, you won't bite me.
Oh, Rocky, of course I love you.
Thank goodness.
Yikes, it's not one of those screaming. And she's got Roger. Quick, everyone to chain of protection.
What are you doing?
This is a protective ritual. It keeps a the zombies away.
What is going on out here?
Stop! Don't worry, Cindy Sue won't hurt us.
How can you be sure?
I promise not to bite anyone, okay?
The evil one speaks! Guys, cut that out! I am serious. She won't harm anyone.
Sorry, we've been a bit edgy ever since Wanda became one of them.
What is that god awful chant?
Just a little something I came up with to protect us from the zombies.
That's amazing. What does it mean?
Nothing. I just accidentally discovered it annoys the heck out of zombies and keeps them away.
They'll keep anyone away.
We got the stuff we need.
What is she gonna do with all this junk?
She's building a weapon to stop the zombies.